Alright YouTube, what's up? In this video we're going to talk about what supplements do I take, what supplements I think are the most important to take. There's about 4 or 5 that we're going to go over, so let's get to it. Alright, first we're going to talk about the almighty whey protein. Now most people when they start lifting they kind of just buy a tub of protein and they think a protein shake is going to be the end all be all to getting gains. But that's not quite it. Protein is basically a powdered version of food. So in this, you got 1 scoop is 24 grams of protein. So if you take chicken breast, for example, you can either have 1 chicken breast, that's 24 grams of protein, which is about a few ounces of chicken breast will get you your 24 grams. Or you could have a scoop of protein, no difference. Well, if you want to think about a difference, the only difference would be is that chicken, you gotta cook. This is a powder. You scoop it up, throw it in a shaker, mix it up, and drink it. It's a lot more convenient, so if you're leaving your house and you feel like you need to get your protein in, you don't have time to cook, this is the way to go. Whether you take it before the gym, after the gym, at night, in the morning, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day, unless you're like deep into prep. That's when you can say it pretty much matters. But as far as protein goes, this is gold standard. This is, what I would recommend. I also really like the brand Ghost. Those are my 2 go-tos. So now that we've covered protein, we are going to go on to the almighty creatine. So this is one of the most researched supplements on the market. And with creatine, you want to make sure you get a creatine monohydrate. That is the best on the market in my opinion. It's the most studied, so if you're going to buy it, make sure it says creatine monohydrate. This one right here is also from Optimum Nutrition, same thing as a protein, and a serving size is 5 grams, which is a rounded teaspoon. What's a rounded teaspoon? Take a teaspoon, make sure the top is rounded. Easy enough, right? Don't flatten it off like you're baking a cake. Now what this is going to help with is it's really just going to help you get, like the extra rep or 2 in the gym. Say you're benching, 225 for, 4 sets of 8 reps. Creatine might let you hit that 9th rep. It's the way, I've always looked at it. You don't really see a big difference in the gym. It says for muscle building support right on the label. It's mainly what it does. People are telling you that if you take creatine, you're going to die, you're going to do this, do that. It's not bad for you. It's the most researched supplement. Take 5 grams a day, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning, right before you go to bed, before your workout, after your workout, intra-workout, it doesn't really matter at all. I would highly suggest take it, but if you're going to take creatine, you definitely want to add about 20 ounces of water, because when you take creatine, you definitely want to be drinking more water. Now with water, you definitely want to be hitting, a lot of water, the whole 8 ounce glasses. Not really enough. What I would do is take your body weight, whether that's 200 pounds, 150 pounds, 100 pounds, and times that by 2/3 or 0.667, and that'll give you your fluid ounces of water. Add about 20 ounces on top of that and drink that every day. Take 5 grams of creatine a day. You're good to go. This supplement is super cheap. This is $10 off of Amazon. It is, how many servings? 120 servings. That gets you what? Math, 4 months for $10. Do the math, it's cheap. Third, we're going to hit a good old pre-workout. Now this is Metabolic Nutrition ESP Extreme. I showed you guys this in my other video. Now when it comes to pre-workout, it is very controversial of if you should take pre-workout, how old you should be if you take pre-workout. I've been taking pre-workout almost 3 years-ish. I started getting really into lifting also 3 years ago, but I lifted throughout college and a little bit in high school. Now when it comes to pre-workout, you don't want to start with this. You want to start getting in the gym, whether if you want any sort of caffeine, drink a Monster, drink a Red Bull, have a cup of coffee. Don't need pre-workout right away. Get in the gym, get a feel for it. Once you're really involved in the lifting and you kind of have a routine, you know what each muscle does, you know how to exercise each muscle, you kind of feel like, you're plateauing, you're not, hitting good PRs and you're kind of just not really getting the energy in the gym, you're kind of mellow, I would then go with a pre-workout. But if you're going to take pre-workout, research the hell out of it, make sure you're not allergic to it, look up side effects, because this stuff can get dangerous pretty quick if you don't know what you're doing. So I highly recommend this is the most you want to research if you're going to take this supplement. On the front of this, Extreme Energy Stimulus Pre-Workout. You probably won't be able to see that, but it says use with caution. So that should pretty much wrap up what I was trying to say about being careful. Now the fourth one, supplement I'm going to talk about is a multivitamin. I currently am not taking a multivitamin. I only do when I don't really eat vegetables and fruits, which kind of is now. I'm going to pick up a multivitamin my next Walmart trip. And that multivitamin doesn't really matter. I kind of go with the one-a-day gummies. I've been using them before. They are totally fine whether you take a hard swallow pill or a gummy. Doesn't really matter. The multivitamin is going to provide you with all your micronutrients that you would get from your vegetables and your fruits. So if you're not eating fruits and veggies every day, I highly recommend eating that multivitamin. It'll give you everything you need. So get on that. If you don't eat your fruits and veggies. If you eat fruits and veggies, no need to buy a multivitamin because it can kind of get expensive. So that's what we did. Started with whey, went to creatine, hit the pre-workout. Number 4, we talked about a multi. Number 5, I'm going to say are branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. Bada boom. Now, they aren't the most, recommended supplement out there. They can get expensive very quick. You can buy, like 50 servings for quite a bit of money. And if you're taking them, 2-3 times throughout the day, they go pretty quick. Now, what they're going to do is, I used to drink them intra-workout when I was on prep or a cut. And if I get deep into that cut and I am losing energy, I would definitely, take a scoop or two of BCAAs and drink that while doing cardio just to maintain that energy. And, it'll help with retaining your muscles while you're prepping. Or if you're losing energy and you're kind of getting to the gym, you don't want to work out, definitely try to drink BCAAs intra-workout. I found that they really help. But that is one of the supplements I've mentioned that I recommend it only if you got the money for it. Other than that, no need. But if you're deep in a prep or on a cut and you're trying to look for that energy, I would definitely go with them. So in a nutshell, that is the main thing. Rewind real quick back to the protein. This is, I wouldn't even call it a supplement. I mean, it's literally just powdered food. And if you see on here, we won't be able to see it because my camera doesn't want to focus on stuff like that. It says, oh, maybe you will, 5.5 grams of BCAAs. It's in there, but I wouldn't really be like, oh, I'm taking protein with BCAAs. Like, don't look for a protein with BCAAs. Just look for a good tasting protein. This is vanilla ice cream. Tastes fantastic. Mix it with water, and it is fantastic. Now, another quick thing with the creatine. I mentioned go with the monohydrate. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of other ones. They get expensive, and I have no idea what they involve. I just know the monohydrate is the way to go when it comes to supplements and your creatine. So in a nutshell, that's really what I take. Some people will go buy all these freaking different pills, take them before the gym, in the gym, after the gym. They're sweating their butt off. They're getting their veins pumping out. They take their Instagram picture, but it's really all for nothing. Be healthy when you're in the gym. Exercise can get dangerous very quick. You want to make sure you're hitting all the right exercises and you're not taking any vitamins or supplements that are going to make you take, a step or two backwards. So the protein, the creatine, pre-workout if you want to, BCAAs if you got the money, and a multivitamin if you're not eating your vegetables and fruits are my go-to when it comes to your supplements. Those are the 5 I put on my website at www.brandongourmetfitness.com, which is on the screen right now. Other than that, if you have any questions, leave a comment below, shoot me an email, shoot me a message on Instagram, get in contact with me. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with what supplements, any questions you have with the supplements you're taking, other pre-workouts, you know, certain protein brands, whatever it may be. I would love to talk to you guys about what you should do with them, or like I said, if you have those questions. Other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video. So please like this video. Once again, comment if you have any questions, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and I will catch you guys soon. Later.